Here's what happens. About 6 or 7 years ago, a guy comes out of prison from the Colombo. He's part of the crew, and he says, I have to see you. He was dying. So I go into New York, and I see him. I hadn't seen him in 20 years or something. And he says, Mike, I got to tell you this story. This guy wanted me to relay this to you. And it came from a guy in prison who I knew very well. He wasn't Italian. He was an Irishman, I'll tell you that. And he tells me the whole story of the Hoffa killing. Made absolute sense to me, what I had heard, but not in as much detail. So I said, why is he telling me this? He says, Michael, because he's doing life, and if you can move the story anywhere, he knows you'll take care of his family financially. I said, where's the body? He said, well, he gives me kind of an understanding where it is. The only thing I'm going to tell you is this, it's wet, right? I said, but that's not good enough, and you got to tell my friend that I don't want to be like everybody else. There's 10 people that came with the story about Hoffa, and it was all untrue. Without the body, what does it mean? I don't want to do that. So I said, but here's what I want to do. I said, put everything that you're telling me on tape. So he gives me the recording, puts it all on tape. I have the 2 recordings. I test it. I go to a producer that I know, and he says, Michael, we'll do the show. I said, but you don't know where the body is. He said, it doesn't matter. We'll spend $1 million. We'll designate the area. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I want to do that to the family, and I don't want to be just another guy that came up with the story. I said, if there's a way to really locate it and you guys want to spend the money, whatever it costs to go and like find the sunken treasure, I said, then we'll do it. I said, but other than that, no. But take this to the bank. It's wet, and the order came out of New York, and one of the shooters is still alive and doing life in prison. Wow. And I know who he is.